Okay, it is saying that I am live. All right. Are we in the same chat still? Are we in the same chat? Because it's saying I have 14 thumbs up. So I don't know if I'm in the same chat still. I don't see anything here. Let me go over here. Hey, Oni Oni. Okay, so I got it. Okay, so FWB is friends with benefits. Okay. Yes, it's a new chat. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it does that. We are in retrograde, so let me open up the new chat so I can see what you guys are talking about. We are back. Okay. I think I need to go back to the old chat though because I want to see. I lost the old chat. I wanted to see what you guys. Yeah, we're in the new chat. We're waiting for everybody to join. Sam, I did. I have not opened them yet. I've been on the move and I didn't want to open them and not be able to respond, but I will be today when I'm shutting down here after my shower and stuff. I'm going to respond. So I have not looked at them yet. I'm excited though. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we were talking about if you guys know. Yay, we're back. I was talking about if you guys know that you have the power within yourself, right, to manifest using your orgasm. So which live is it? I'm in the wrong live. Okay, here we go. Oh, boom, there we go. Okay, I'm in the right live now. So let me explain to you guys how this works, right? So one of the ways that this works is that um, sexual um, energy is creative energy. Okay, everything is energy, everything is creative energy, everything is a creative force. Okay, when you're getting to the point of, so let's just say you can do this two ways. If you are performing the act by yourself where you're pleasuring yourself, you want to set your intention when you're about to climax, and then you climax in the intention. So as you climax in the intention, you're actually giving birth. So that would be like, that would be this the sperm reaching the egg per se. Okay. Let's see, what time do you intend to live? Oh, 8:30, Trudy. 8:30, the next half an hour. You set your intentions, right, while you are climaxing, right? If you're by yourself, and that is a way for you to give birth to physical things as well as situations, okay? And it can be something like, let's say if you want to purchase a house, right? If you want to purchase a house, and if you are, pleasing yourself right before you orgasm, you literally take yourself in the feeling of that house, or you imagine yourself in that house, or you come into agreements that you now own that house. Okay. Hey, him. All right. Now, it works the same way if you guys are with your partner. Okay. So if you're with your partner, the both of you, okay, can set the intention or talk about it before you guys, have sex. But as you are climaxing, if you both can agree, and especially if you're climaxing together, that's even more powerful, right? But you guys can come into agreements within your climax to manifest things, whether it's a house, just like you can agree, just like how, they tell you, oh, we having a baby tonight, if like how you agree, right, on maybe conceiving or whatever the case may be. It's the same thing. All right, it's all energy. So basically, when you climax, or you have that energy created, it is actually a living, breathing wave of intention being set out. Now, remember, your intentions and what you feel is what comes back to you. So, if we're talking about the spark of life, because the spark of life is in, that's the spark of life is when you have an orgasm, right? When the man orgasm, he fertilized the egg, all of that thing. So the spark of life is, and even when we talk about the man's phallic or the man's penis is a representation of the intention, the initial spark. The woman's vagina is a representation of the womb. This is why women's by far are creators. Okay, this is why there cannot be a earth without a mother. There can't be a father There can't be a child without a mother. So you can't birth anything into this realm without feminine energy, okay? So the female wound or the female vagina is considered a wound. So even if you look at my earring, the unk, right? If you look at the earring, this stem will represent the masculine energy or the phallic, the penis. The circle part will represent the wound. Okay, so the phallic going into the womb. And right here would represent the children or the child. Okay, so we're talking about spirit, which would be the circle. We're talking about matter, okay, which will be the male phallic or the penis, the dick, however you want to call it, which has the seed of, which has the life, the intention, okay, and then children, the birth. All right. Okay, so Kalia is saying she is fully aware of manifestation during orgasm, giving birth. Okay, solo dildo these days. But you can still manifest some shit. You can still manifest some shit. It's all about the act, okay? Now, I keep telling you, Kelly keeps sending me the Groupon, right? She keeps sending me the Groupon, Kalia, because my take on that is, for me personally, and this is just my personal opinion, um I can become desensitized very easily, right? So I choose not to get the I choose not to get the gadgets, but I think I'm gonna cave because it's going on like a year. You know, my fingers get cramped and shit now. Like, yeah, so we have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to join the crew and get me a battery operated boyfriend. I'm definitely gonna have to join the crew on that one. Okay. So that just happened to me, Kim Wood. I have to stop using them. Uh-huh. I'm telling you, guys, from that stuff. And I'm a Scorpio. And I'm in my prime. So, yeah. That's why I don't have Kelly said I'm playing myself. Kenny's like, I got a drawer of those things over here. You playing yourself. You was dated. Okay, can you guys see me? Cave goddess. Oh, you got this. Kalia, maybe I might not get one with a vibrating suction. Maybe I might just get one that does not have, Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna check them out and see. I'm gonna check them out and see. I got some links. I just haven't went on to do anything with the links, but I do have links. Okay. She said, "Quit playing." I'm telling you, my hands be catching a cramp, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Miss T said, "Have no shames in your game, Kamoy. Just get a." Miss T not even saying get one. Miss T saying get a couple. Okay, then you can induce this to your sex life when you with a new boo. Okay, I'm Miss T. I'm right now. I'm with that. Seeking Truth said, yeah, you should have more than one. Oh no, don't do none of that. Him. They got some stuff for men now. Okay, they got suctions that looks like the that looks like the taco. They got some tacos, some silicone tacos now. I seen them on the website. They got some silicone tacos. Oh my God. She said that's what prosthetic fingers come on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Miss T said she is a sex counselor for most of her friends. Oh, Trudy is saying use a shower head. I'm gonna have to get me a detachable shower head, y'all. Trudy is saying use a shower head. Um, he is saying, yeah, I'm just into the real thing. Thank him, pals him. Naheem, I do have to say, I've gotten a lot better, okay? Because Kelly will tell you. I used to go and just, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. I don't know, Trudy, this is for you. I don't know if anybody else that lives on public transportation. This question is for the ladies, okay? This question is for the ladies. She said, put that thing under the bathtub faucet. This is for the ladies, right? So, I was having a conversation with Kelly. This was a while ago, right? And I was telling her like where my eyes go, like if I'm on the train, I'm like, girl, I got on the train and homeboy came and he stood right in front of me. I'm like, where you think my eyes went? Where you think my eyes went, right? So she was like, that's where your eyes went? Immediately, that's where my eyes go. ladies, are there any of you that can admit where your eyes go immediately? If someone comes on a train and I'm sitting down and you walk in front of me, where you think my eyes is going to go? And real talk, and then once my eyes go there, right? See? Then once my eyes go there, my next question is, shit, what can you do with that? You know? Um, you right, Brittany. You're too real for that. Okay, so um, that's okay. Yes, to Miss Coconut. Okay. Yes, they they have the pocket. Oh, they got a pocket one, Miss T. Okay. Let's see. Sam is saying. Okay, Sam is talking to Kelly. Okay. That's Brittany. Oh, Miss T said guilty. Oh, Miss T said guilty. Oh, Miss T. Okay, so I'm not the only one whose eyes go directly there, right? Yeah, don't and don't wear no sweatpants. How you gonna come stand in front of someone with a sweatpants and then put your sweatpants crotch right in front of my face and expect me not to look? I'm not saying I'm going to touch or I'm going to be I'm not saying I'm going to touch, but I'm going to look, you know? And then in my head, I might ask myself some questions like, what do you fit in to do with that? You know? Kalia agrees. Kalia says, yeah, immediately, my body back voice from the Players Club. I'm telling you guys, only said it's disrespectful not to look. They know what they be wearing. Damn gray sweats. Pounds. Only double pounds. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you, Kelly's like, I don't know why. It's just, that's where my eyes go. And I'm short. I'm 5'2". So, like my head ain't gonna reach, but so if that's where my eyes land, so I'm just saying we gotta laugh at ourselves, and you have to embrace all facets of yourself. You have to embrace all facets of yourselves. Remember, we talked about this. Sexiness has to do with your energy and how you feel about yourself, okay? Sexiness does not depend on your shape. It does not depend on how you look. If you are feeling confident and you're feeling sexy within yourself, other people is also going to pick up on that vibration and on that frequency, okay? So I say embrace yourself. I say it's important for you to know who you are sexually as well as who you are spiritually, mentally, physically. You need to know yourself in all levels. How much of you? Okay, I got another question. Seeing that we're talking about the eggplants and the tacos, and I'm gonna wrap it up to tell you guys how this all sums up with the wounded, and bringing old shit into your new relationship, right? See, Kalia says, "Yep, 5'10". Eyes don't lie. That's true. That's why you put off your vibe. You put off your vibe. Sexiness is an energy. Okay, now, because I find it sexy when a man likes to do things around the house, like, clean, do laundry, cook. I think that is very sexy. You know how to fix some shit around the house. I think that is sexy. I find it sexy when men are interacting with their children. I think a man that can interact with his children, oh my God, that's a big turn on. That I find that sexy. I'm into beards and a bald head. Kelly says she hate domestic men. No, honey, if you can fix some things. Mm, 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 mm. Sam said it too. If you can fix some things in my house, it's on. Yes, baby. If you can fix some things. That's all I'm gonna say. Jane said she have a question. When you're in a relationship, how much oral is too much in a relationship, and how many times a day do you need to do with your partner? So I believe in a healthy sex life, Jane. Right? I don't think sex should have a limitation on it. Once you're not walking around sore, or once you're not walking around with lockjaw, I think you're good. It depends on the both of you. I feel like sex is another level of communication. Okay. I also feel like sexual energy can keep you young, and it's a stress reliever, right? However, this is what I will say, Jane. If you are using sex to fix a problem or to solve things that you are not dealing with, then that becomes an issue, right? If you're using it as a I want to say as a codependency, then that's an issue, right? But if the both of you are in love, and and you are having a a relationship that you've all come together and agree with, then I say do you. I say do you. Once I'm not sore, we good. If I'm sore, you need to give me a few days, and then then we could go again. But Sam said, no, no dusting. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not talking about dusting and vacuuming. I'm talking about being. Marsha said, lockjaw. Sam, I'm talking about not to fix some pipes or some shit. Like, yeah, build something. Like a man's man. Something's broken. I don't need to call nobody. You know how to fix it. No, I love a man that can cook too. And if I might say that I feel like men's cooking is different from a woman's cooking. Men's cooking is different from a woman's cooking. He said he thinks it should be twice a day. So he wants breakfast and dinner. He can skip lunch. Or maybe lunch and dinner. Right? Some people want breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. Too much of one thing is an independence and yeah, and codependency. I'm with you, Sam. Hey, Carla, welcome back. We just jumped on because they kicked us off the last live. So, Carla, we're now speaking about, I can't remember what the freaking question was. My apologies. Guys, what was the question that I asked? I don't remember. Oh, sorry. Carla, the question that was asked was Jane. Jane wanted to know when you're in a relationship, how much oral sex in a relationship is too much and how much times a day should you do it? Now, I will say this, and we're going to get into it. Oh, hey, Ocean Lover, you just got here too? Oh, okay. So this is what I will say, right? So if you don't got no lock jaw and you can, if your jaws are fine and you can go, and yeah, and I say do it, I say you do that. If you are not sore, I say do it. Yeah. Jane gonna put somebody in the hospital. Jane gonna tap somebody out. Jane gonna make you tap out. um. Now let's talk about what do you guys think is a healthy sex life and a healthy sexual relationship? What do you guys think is healthy? What do you guys think is healthy? One of the things that I think is healthy in a relationship when you're able to fully feel like you're being pleased, that you don't have a selfish lover. Okay. Hey, Angel Moon, how are you, my love? Well, shit, you're gonna go to work, right? Okay. Kelly said she's all morning and evening. Okay. Yeah, but y'all could meet up for lunch. I'm just saying, y'all could sneak in a little lunch. You can get some things done, within your lunch hour, Kelly Kales. There's some things done that can be done. And Kelly said no. Kelly's like, I'm not going back to my desk smelling like sex. Sam said, I think equal give and take of pleasure is the ability to explore and to push someone's boundaries. Okay. So the next question up, guys, was Miss T said she believes that it should be reciprocated. Yeah. Miss T, we talked about that on one of the lives. Was it last week or this week? Remember the dude with the list, Miss T? That he wanted a whole bunch of shit done, but he wasn't willing to reciprocate. So this is where I am on it, right? I believe when you're in a committed relationship, there is no rule to the bedroom, okay? Especially if you're married. I think, okay, Angel Moon said it depends. Angel Moon said it depends. Angel Moon is like, not everybody is getting this tongue. I don't think so. I do not think so. No, Marsha, I'm a Nuna. Marsha, I am a Nuna. Yes, I will get some at lunch and take a quick shower. Yes. Yes, I'm a Nuna, Marsha. Straight up and down. I'm a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yep. Yep. I'm a Nuna, Marsha. Yep. Before work, after work, in the middle of the night. Okay. Yeah. The early morning sessions are great too. Jane said, Jane, I know Jane can't be talking about no twice a day. Jane, you might as well say you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Jane. Not yeah. I don't believe you, Jane. If you say it's only twice, Jane is saying before work. Jane, definitely before work. Okay, 4 times. Boom. See, I like honesty, Jane. Jane is like 4 times. I want breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Okay. Um, all disheveled. Well, no, Kelly. I got natural hair. I got natural hair, Kelly. You know, I got natural hair, so I could get away with that, Kelly. I could. Mm-hmm. Kelly said I don't, so I'm saying I could get away with that. Yes, I can. Um, Trust is absolutely key. Okay. All right. So let me ask you guys a question. So the question was that I posed was how many of you will be in a relationship if you have a partner that, say, for example, likes oral but doesn't want to reciprocate oral? Okay. Um, that likes oral but does not want to reciprocate oral. To me, that would be a no no. And once again, I do want to say to you guys, like, I want to say, honestly speaking, right? And this is why you have to be very careful with sex. Now, this is real talk conversation. This is why you have to be careful with sex, because when you are having sex with someone, you're not only creating babies, you're also creating things. Okay, so sex can not only give birth to children, but it can also give birth to things. And just like you can manifest positive things, through sex. Remember, by focusing your intention, you can also manifest lower vibrational experiences through sex. So I want you guys to be we joke about it, but I want you guys to just understand the power of sex. Although we having fun with it, I want you guys to understand the power of sex. Okay, it is creative energy. All right, it is not just sexual energy. It creates things. It can create entities. It can create people. It can create businesses. It can create houses. Okay, so know that. But it can also create fuckery and chaos if you are not mindful of your own inner triggers, and if you're not mindful of your own wounds that needs to be healed, if you're not mindful and you're not dealing with your shadow side, if you're not mindful and aware of who you are, sex can create trauma also. So please understand that, okay? And you need not, thank you, Trudy, you need not to only practice safe sex as far as physical safe sex is concerned. You need to practice emotional safe sex, mental safe sex. Like you need to be able to make sure that you are whole completely, okay? Sex is not just about having an orgasm, okay? I want you guys to understand it is an energy force. It is an energy power. You're literally sending energy out into the ethers. Okay, so know that. And if you're sending energy out into the ether, you need to know that there's no such thing as fucking casual sex. That does not exist. Okay, hence why I'm not sleeping with nobody. Okay, there is no such thing as casual sex, just so you guys know. All right. You may know the person casually, but that interaction between the both of you, it is not casual. It creates spiritual ties, spiritual bonds. It can create entities. It can create a whole bunch of shit. So please understand that. Okay. Please understand that. All right. We laugh and we joke about it, and I'm a Scorpio, so y'all know I could talk about sex all day, every day, but it would be unfair for me as a teacher not to let you guys know the power that we rocking with, okay? It's very, very powerful energy, okay? Uh-huh. And only we talked about in the 13 week crew were even doing some mirror work. That energy is very powerful. Let me explain something to y'all, okay? Now if I'm even going back on a spiritual basis here, okay, even when you take this even when you take this on a deeper level of spirituality, okay, um every time that you even climax, you are literally giving force and life to something, okay? Now, why is this important? Because if you every time you climax, you're giving life and you're giving force to something, you're giving power to something. Who are you climaxing with? Is the energy that you're interacting with and exchanging, is it compatible? Kelly talks about her DNA all of the time. All right, Kelly talks about her DNA all the time. So you guys really need to understand that you're not just creating babies with this energy, okay? You can create a whole line of fuckery along the way, a whole line of chaos along the way if you are not mindful of that, all right? All right, so now that I said that, let me just see what's going on in the chat. Yep, Jane, you're right. Somebody can drive somebody crazy with that. Okay. Some people born to be karmic, um, karmics. Okay. By their past karma, including their ancestors. Okay, in the caste system. Okay. Angela Moon, let me explain to you. So, I would say this, right? When you start to study and you get to different levels within your spirituality, you start to understand that you can dissolve karma in this lifetime, and you can dissolve karma right now. Like you can dissolve karma in right now time, right? And as I was explaining to the group on I think it was this spiritual conversations earlier today, that karma is cause and effect, right? Cause and effect. Now, um, what you can have is if you are born into a family, right? And throughout the family generation and the lineage, right, of the family, this is how things are done. So this is the order, this is the structure, right? You're born into a maybe a religious paradigm, or you're born into a spiritual paradigm, right? So you're born into this program, or you're born into this mindset, right? But when you start to understand that everything is mine, you can begin to free yourself from all of the things that you were attached to within the ancestral realm. Now, one of the things that I will also say to you, Angela Moon, is that your ancestors will show up to support you. Like they'll show up and they'll support you. Okay. And really, let me even take it one step further. A lot of times you are here to complete the things that your ancestors did not get a chance to complete. Okay. So like for me, I know what I'm doing. It runs in my family blood. And I know that I'm here to complete something that was not done. Okay. Um, yeah. Um, or to learn, you know. See, because when you even say, hey, mama, how are you?
Do you have a highlighter?
Yes, I do. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Hi.
You say hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're double watching yourself. Okay, the highlighter's over there on the table. You can grab it. No, no, no. Over here on the table. Yeah. Yeah, it's called this. They all saying hi. They saying hi, beautiful.
Like and subscribe to Auntie Kim and click the thumbs up button.
High five. Thank you for my commercial. Ow. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, lovely. Close the door when you go out. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Okay. Okay. Seeking Truth is saying, can you elaborate on narcissism and how the energy, okay, narcissism and how the energy brings the inner wounds that they trigger. Okay. Yes. So let's talk about that. Okay. And I think, was I speaking about this yesterday? I don't know. Remember how I spoke to you guys and I told you that you meet no one but yourself, and everyone is really a reflection of you. Okay. And if you can understand that everyone is a reflection of you, that was yesterday. Thank you, Oni. Um, and because everyone is a reflection of you, you don't take anything personal, right? So first of all, let's just know that when you're dealing with a narcissist, that is usually someone that is very, very insecure, right? And when you have someone that's so insecure, they tend to they tend to get their feel, or feel better about themselves by putting other people down, very arrogant, you know. Okay, so within that being said, let me just go back to the question. Okay. So when you have a narcissist that shows up in your life, okay, they're there to either teach you two things: either something about yourself that you need to embrace, okay, or something about yourself you need to release, okay. Now, when I say something about yourself you need to embrace, say for example, this narcissist come in and you thought you were very shy, reserved person, right? And by dealing with this person after all of these years, you become more outspoken. You become more filled with passion of making sure that your truth is making sure that your truth is clear, right? So just like soulmates seeking truth, just like soulmates, people don't understand that soulmates don't come in to make everything better. Soulmates come in to help your soul to grow, okay? So if you look at narcissists from a standpoint of them either reflecting to you something about yourself that you need to pat yourself in the back and love yourself for, or you need to get rid of something because that belief system no longer works for you, right? This is what I can say, seeking truth. When you are healed, right, and you know who you are, it's easy for you to detect that type of behavior, okay? Remember yesterday we talked about love bombing and we talk about gaslighting, right? So when you start to heal and you start to know yourself, when a narcissist comes in, you have red flags right away. The question is, do you pay attention to the red flags or do you move forward? Okay. Um uh, she said, "This is a wonderful community. I was literally shaking when this started. I've laughed and eaten." Oh, Kelly Kales. Okay, yeah, she had a day. Okay. Um so so seeking truth, to the point I'm trying to make, right, is what facets of yourself, right? This is what you're looking at when you're entertaining those relationships. What facets of yourself that you need to take a look at, and that does not to say that like you're excusing their behavior, okay? Yeah, see, okay, so you can see it a mile away. Boom, yeah. Another thing that I want you guys to know, okay? If you are on your spiritual ascension, just know that sometimes you don't see growth until you've grown in leaps and bounds. And sometimes people come in to remind you of how much you've grown, okay? So say for example, I'm gonna use me, right? A lot of you might not believe this, but in my 20s, I would curse a bitch out. Like I would curse a motherfucker out. Like I remember there was one situation where I cursed out a subway token booth clerk so badly that I was embarrassed by the time I was finished. Okay, I was embarrassed. Okay, I behaved so badly, so badly. Okay. So now that I'm a lot more reserved in my old age, a lot of times when I don't react and I don't curse people out, I have to pat myself in the back because I'm not easily triggered like that anymore. And that's not my shit. I don't have to respond because you in a bad mood, or I don't have to respond because of your perception, you know? So it's important for you to know, it's important for you to know who you are. There is nobody on this realm that can hurt you unless you give them power to. And I said this yesterday. It is not to say that you are not going to have to entertain fuckery and some shit, because shit is needed for the fucking fertilizer to help shit grow, okay? To help things grow. So within the fertilizers, they still use shit. Some people compost. Some people use compost. They collect all of the old food that turn into mold and stale, and they use that into the dirt to grow shit, to grow vegetables, to grow flowers. So please understand, you get to this place where you understand that everything is needed. Everything is needed. Everything. There is an allegory to everything. Everything is relevant, no matter how little it is. It's like look into the engine of a car, and you take the full car apart, but you know, put the car back together and you got 15, 20 screws on the floor. How you think your car's gonna run properly if you got 15 and 20 screws on the floor? The car's not gonna operate properly. So even a little nut bolt is needed to maintain that car for it to run properly. It's the same thing. Everything in your life is needed. And if you can live your life with that aspect that all of this is needed, what's the lesson? Especially when you can smell the shit a mile away. Okay, don't like the way this smell. Don't like the way this feel. Don't really like this energy. What's my lesson so I can get up out this shit? That should be your approach to things, okay? Um, I made it me, and now yes. Yeah, you have to really some thank you. Thank you. I want you guys to really understand that. Really, you got to understand that if you're walking through this life and you're thinking that you're never going to have a hiccup, that you're never going, everything is always going to be blissful, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be walking around one pissed off, one annoyed. Thank you guys. You guys are wonderful. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to be very, very pissed off. Okay. So, this spiritual walk is not about being perfect, okay? And if you think you're on this spiritual walk and everything is going to be perfect, they lie to you. If you think you're on this spiritual walk and you're not going to have any hardships, okay? That's a crack of bullshit, okay? The difference is when they show up, how do you move during those times? And if you know how to move, they won't be considered hardships because you will understand they're like weights, okay? Y'all know you go to the gym after a couple of months of 5 pound weights, you got to go up to 10 because after a while, you can't feel that 5 pounds. You can't feel that shit. There's levels to this shit, okay? Levels, okay? You will never finish growing, ever, okay? Ever. All right. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Okay, so I got 5 minutes. Oh, thank. Based on the topic for me, before I wrap out, I got 5 minutes. You know how much I love y'all. I worked out today, and my sister was mad at me because I showed up late to do tomorrow's daily vibration. So I was supposed to show up at 5. I didn't show up until like 5:30. So she had major attitude with me, major attitude with me. So I just jumped on the live. I haven't even taken my shower yet after my workout. um, let's see. Uh, Definitely. Okay, so Seeking Truth said it's definitely a growing experience for her. Jane said she knows she's not perfect. Okay. Um, my next I don't want, yeah. So Jane, yeah, it is within your imperfections that you're perfect. It is within your imperfections that you're perfect. Okay. You find your perfection within your imperfections. And if you can realize that, now remember, this is the shadow side, the dark side, right? So you find your perfection within your imperfection. That's why you can take shit, put it into some dirt, and get some beautiful roses, okay? Within your imperfection, within your flaws, is where you find yourself, is where you find out your truth of who you are, okay? And you embrace them. Right? So out of broken pieces, you can definitely make a mosaic masterpiece. Okay. All right. Now, Sam, what class of you, Sam, what class are you teaching, Sam? Is this like an herbal class, Sam? Oh, thank you, Trudy. For those of you that don't know, I do a 13-week bending in time class. This is mastering your own mind and being able to control your own reality, okay? And we go through 13 weeks of you mastering yourself and learning your triggers and learning how to manifest and learning how to have the correct dialogue with yourself, okay? Um, so if you guys are interested, you can find the information out in the description box below. I don't think I've uploaded it in this live, but I'll put it in this live. Okay, so Sam is lecturing. Sam, I do want to talk. Okay, Sam, let me ask you a question, Sam. What's your consensus on cannabis, on weed, Sam? What's your consensus from the herbal community on weed? Then I'm a jump off. I was gifted an herb. Okay, I was gifted a herbal class and I haven't started yet. You need to do that, Kimberly. We talked about that. If we have not, you know you a healer, mama. Yeah, y'all need to talk to Sam about that. Sam does herbal classes. I'm gonna wait for Sam to okay, well, okay. There are thousands of other things that work better that I use for anxiety and pain. Okay, so Sam, is that a no against weed, Sam? Is that a no? Because Sam is saying Sam just says, well, Sam is saying, I'm not saying it don't work. I just don't, I choose. Okay. CBD can be awesome for some people, okay, and for some things. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't got no problem smoking a joint, Sam. At all. I don't know about the CBD oils though, Sam. I don't think I have not tried the I have not tried oils. I've had a gummy. I've had the gummies, and I don't feel like the gummies for me don't. I don't think no. Oh, Jane says she don't drink or smoke, so not y'all know Jane be sending these men crazy. You Jane, you all of that, and you don't. She's like 100% focused. Okay, Sam says she's an edible. I don't. The edibles don't do nothing for me. Okay. Yep. Kimberly, I'm with you. I'll take the joint. I'll take the joint. Jane is laughing at me. Jane, Kimberly, I've had brownies, and can I tell you, I don't like the edibles because you cannot control the buzz. I feel like once you do the edibles, it's a wrap. I can't, yeah, like I can't see. I've never done coke or anything like that because to me, when I can't control my functioning, we got a problem, you know. So a little joint, yeah, I'm fine with my, with my joint because I can still control my faculties. But um, okay, Sam says I don't do it, but once in a while, now and then, back in the day. No judgment over here, okay? No judgment over here. I would do a brownie with my new boo, right? While right before we send some intent, right before we set some intention. Oh yeah, I would do a brownie with a new boo. My advice to you is probably you do not want to take a eat a full brownie. Okay. See, Heem said Heem pounds Heem. Okay, pounds. Gangamon candles, edibles can't rock. Really? Really? Okay, Kalia, you gonna have to put me up on that because I don't know about the edibles. Um, I've had brownies with my last man. Only. That must have been a really nice night, huh? Only. That's all I'ma say. The freaks come out at night. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Only. The freaks come out at night. Oh, okay. All right now. Him. All I'ma say, him, is Jane is 100% sober. And she likes to be tied up. That's all I'ma say. Okay? Yeah, I don't dig the edibles either, Kalia. I don't dig the edibles. Only I know you had a great night. That's all I'ma say. Him, I suggest you do not smoke. That's all I'm gonna say. If you are going to be don't smoke before you go see Jane. You're gonna need to be fully alert, okay, him? You're gonna need to be fully alert with this one. Oh no. Kalia, what is that? Is that an edible, or is that like a tea, or I don't know. What is oh she's saying ganja man. Oh, Kalia, you talking about ganja. Okay, girl. Okay. Kalia is saying she's not with the edible, she wants her joint. That's what Kalia is saying. She's with the joint. It's pretty cool. CBD oil is being used in head. Really? Really? Okay. Everybody know what ganja is? Ganja is West Indian for weed. All you need to change is your diet. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Jane. Don't be sucking out of the life force too much. Leave some life force in them, Jane. Leave some life force. Tanya and Clea pounds. I'm right with y'all sisters. Okay. I probably need to do for all of my smokers, Chronicles with your weed guy. Okay. Trust me. There are some Chronicles with the weed guy. They're funny. I told you I used to work in a recording studio, so stories to tell, stories to tell. Okay, stories to tell. There was not a lot of white going around, but there was a lot of green leaves going around. But I saw a whole green leaf going around that place. Um, Sam says, okay. Sam, we need to talk about that, Sam. I've been having heartburn, Sam, and I did find that when I went on the fast for the 28 days and I pulled out coffee, it was doing a lot better, but I still feel like I'm having some heartburn, and I don't know what, I don't even know. Some days, which is not good, Sam, I don't even eat. Okay, 8:35. I think I'm gonna have to shut it down now. Okay, let me just read this last chat. Okay, Dimples and I hate. Oh, the munchies. Oh, Dimples. Let me tell you what you do for the munchies. Okay, you got to get you some healthy snacks, Dimples, right? You get your munchy snacks before you get the munchy snacks, but you lay out your healthy snacks first, okay? You lay out healthy snacks. Kelly just put me up on some healthy snack today. Well, she told me I need to try pancetta with some type of soft cheese and a melon. That's healthy, Get you some fruits. Also, Dimples popcorn is really good because it doesn't have a lot of calories. Okay. Jane, Jane, leave some life force for them. Oh no! All right, y'all. Good night, my loves. I am heading on down. Y'all are hilarious. I love you guys. I love you guys. No, Jane, you don't need a boyfriend. You need a husband. You need a good man. No, we don't. We're not doing quicks here, Jane. Well, Jane, unless you in between and that's exactly what you're looking for. But Heem is not looking for no fling, Jane. He told us that last week. Heem is not looking for a fling. Heem is looking for something. But I don't know. Heem laughing. He might want to come see what that tie-up is all about, though, Jane. See? I'm just saying. Heem over there laughing, but low-key or secretly high-key? All right, y'all. Good night. I love you guys so much. I will be back here for spiritual conversations tomorrow at 1:30. Okay. And then I will be back again tomorrow night for relationship chronicles. Okay. All right. Make sure that you guys practice safe sex. Make sure that you guys practice loving yourself first and foremost. Make sure that you practice being able to figure out what your triggers are. All right. All right, my lovely peace, love, and light. It's always fun hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Trudy. Thank you, my love. Bye, Kimberly. Bye, everybody.